So in this one, we are having a so in the generative AI introduction. So we have understood what is the so agenda. So what is the generative AI? Okay, applications of the generative AI, right? So the most what is that? Uh, I hope you are seeing the news also, watching the news also. Like so, DeepSeek is a one of the so trending one. So which is ChatGPT. I mean ChatGPT like a limited one only compared with the DeepSeek. Why? Because of course compared with NVIDIA, okay, it can able to overcome the NVIDIA also, NVIDIA cores also. Okay, so ChatGPT are using the I mean 100% of the NVIDIA cores, but if you see DeepSeek, it is not utilizing the much. Okay, so many things are there. I mean technical parts are there in that one. So that is a thing we will discuss. No issue. What is the exact difference between all those things? So what is the ChatGPT difference and what the DeepSeek difference is there? So we will see in the upcoming classes. So the same thing we have understood the what is the difference between the artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning, right? Okay. So what is the artificial intelligence? So we have seen. So artificial intelligence is the creating the intelligent system so that capable of the performing the task that typically so require the human intelligence. So that is the understanding generally. So these things we have seen be compared with our artificial intelligence with the baby, how the baby is learning something. The same way our artificial intelligence also so trying to learn, okay, by seeing the some data and finding out the patterns, okay, finding out of the patterns of the particular object. So that is a these are the things we have seen in the what is that in the artificial intelligence, right? So the same way, so machine learning is also kind of the thing only. 1 second, please. Okay, sorry, guys. So that is the things. I mean, these are the things we have understood in the previous class. Okay, so let us continue our discussion in the what is that something like a. So what is the machine learning then? Okay, what is the machine learning? So yeah, so machine learning means, guys, simply so it is a kind of the okay thing only where we can use the algorithms. For example, machine learning. Okay, so what is the difference between the machine learning and so we're having a deep learning also? First of all, let me write these two things. Okay, these two things. So ultimately in the both stages you can take a machine learning or deep learning. So both stages, so there will be a like a so model, I mean we can say training phase will be there. Okay, training phase will be there. So what exactly training phase means, as I told you, so when we want to okay a machine to understand something means, so what's the exactly is required actually. So we have to, for example, in the same example, what is the thing we have seen. So what is the thing, for example, when I given the one apple and one okay so a bunch of fruits to the yeah. So the same thing when I show the bunch of fruits to the our what is that our machine. So machine need to find out the apple. So before that one, what is the thing we are doing? So training phase. That means we are showing the some thousands of the apples. So some so like some thousands of the apples to the okay apples to the our machine. So machine can see the complete okay what are the complete things are like what is the pattern, what is the shape, what is the color. Okay, so what is that minor patterns are there in the apple. So it will try to capture all the patterns or feature map of the particular object. Okay, so based on that understanding, it is when I show the bunch of so bunch of fruits means okay bunch of fruits means, so it is going to find out the what is the exact apple it is in the bunch of fruits. Okay, so that is the understanding. So for sure, so in the machine learning, we require the lots of training data. So the thing is, so in the machine learning, lots of trained data is required. Okay, that may be pertaining to the, for example, use case we are discussing. For example, if it is a very so critical use case means we require some lab, some thousands of the 50,000 of the data. So like a 60,000 of the data we required for the training of the data, training of the model. Okay, same thing. So for example, we are taking the lots of data means we require very high computation power. Okay, so GPUs. Okay, so previously, so there is, I mean, we didn't have the GPUs to train our algorithms like our machine learning algorithms. Okay, but So nowadays GPUs are very cheap actually. So everywhere GPUs are available. That is the one of the reason also. So our machine learning models or artificial intelligence models are coming to. So in the what is that? We got the boom for those things. Okay. So we require the high computation. That means we're having the lots of the data. So to train the our algorithm, okay, our machine learning algorithm to so train on this data, we require the very high computation power. Okay, that is the one thing. And for sure I told you, for the system we should require the algorithm. Okay, one good algorithm to train our model. So I mean we're having a n number of algorithms too, okay, to predict something, right? So but we need to find out the a good algorithm which can able to take the this data and train on this data on the GPUs, and it need to learn on the data. And if I show the a new thing to him, the algorithm need to find out the what exactly we are expecting. That is a generally machine learning it is. So most of the time, guys, machine learning algorithm generally dealt with the maths actually. Okay, mathematics majorly. Okay, so that is a simple understanding of the machine learning. Understood what I'm saying is now. Up to this point, is everything is clear? Up to this point,
Yeah, sir.
yeah. So see, simply in the machine learning, there will be a something called a training phase. Training phase means we require lots of data. So lots of data means we should require the very high computation power. So for doing all these things, we should have the one good algorithm to okay give the good predictions, good output actually. Okay, that is the machine learning means. So what exactly deep learning means? So we know that so in the complete universe, so the most intelligent species in the universe is who is means completely our human being. Okay, our human being. Okay, so that means human being is a too much intelligent person in the complete universe. Now, I'm asking you one more question: why being is a that much intelligent? First of all, okay. So why human being is a that much intelligent? First of all, so so. Uh, for example, I'm looking into one object actually, one movie. Okay, one example, something like a so one detection kind of movie. Detections are there. So many suspensions. What is the suspense are there? So that kind of movie I'm watching in the what is something like in the television. Okay, any OTT kind of thing. Now, so our human when I'm watching that movie, I can able to understand each and almost most of the movie I can able to understand. So what exactly what happening on that context. So what is the next step is there? What the hero is doing? So I can able to see each and everything, and I can able to find out the what is the next step. Okay, what is the content exactly happening? So by seeing that movie, I can able to analyze the data. I can able to what is that enhance that data. That means I can able to see the exactly what is happening in the next step. So I can able to do all these things, right? Okay. Then how? Why? I mean, so on what media? What is helping us to so do all these things? Okay. So that is our neural networks. Okay. So neural networks. So what exactly neural networks means? So neural networks are something like so because of the presence of the neural networks in between our human eye to our brain. So the neural networks will take the information, so will analyze the information. Okay, they will analyze the information, analyze. Okay, analyze. So and enhance the information. They will learn the some information, so they will pass on to okay, so pass on to next layer of the neural networks. Why? Because so in between our eye to our human brain, so there are some billions of the neurons will be there. So because of that neurons only, so within the instant also we can able to process the any kind of data, we can able to solve any kind of problem. And also, right, so for example, okay, I will give you so many examples, guys. So pass on to next neurons, we can say next neurons. Okay, so because of the presence of our neural networks in the human brain, okay, in the as a medium, so we can able to do the okay these many difficult tasks. That is the reason, because of the existence of the neural networks only. Okay, so our human beings are that much most intelligent species in the complete universe. Okay, so what exactly neural networks means? Let us understand that what exactly neural networks means. So I will show you that thing here. Okay, so one second, I will try to import that thing. So neural networks. One second. Yeah. So this is the exactly our neural networks means. Okay. So a simple diagram only I'm trying to show to you. So I hope it is visible to you. So this is our neural networks, guys. Completely. So there is a input layer will be, for example, let us consider. So from this, it is like acting like our eye. Okay, acting like our eye. So next one is from this input layer we're having a some other neural networks. Okay, so for example, so let us take so this neural network input neural network will take the information first of all. So based on the information it got seen, so it will analyze the information, it will learn the something, it will enhance the something. Okay, and it will pass on to the next neural network, this one. So same thing, same operation will be done by this neural networks. Again this one, again this one. End of the day, we can able to get the our output here. Okay. So guys, can you see how much? Okay. What is the reason behind that? Even though, for example, I'm saying that machine learning can able to do same thing, but we are saying that because of the neural networks, we can able to do this thing. So based on this thing, what I'm saying is, so compare with our machine learning algorithms, okay, or like a techniques, deep learning techniques will give the much accurate results actually. Okay, why? Because presence of the our neural networks. So these neural networks are causing to get the that much good accuracy. Okay, for example, if you see, so in the 1 year back I met one of my friend actually. So we discussed something about one movie. Okay, very hilarious movie we have discussed on that time. So recent yesterday only we have met again. Okay, so when I given the some trigger point about that movie which we have discussed in the 1 year back. So again we can able to get that context of discussion conversation, and again we have so discussed about that movie, and we got so what is that I mean, we can able to analyze the same thing on that on a spot actually. Okay, so what exactly happening? So that means our human brain can able to bring out the contextual information also. Okay, even though it got happened in the 1 year back, so but still our based on the context also, so our human brain we can able to still discuss in the context actually. So how the contextual understanding will be there? Contextual understanding is very difficult actually. Why? Because so as a human being it is very easy to understand the discuss in the context part of course actually, but so as a machine, how can make the machine to learn, okay, or predict the contextual understanding. Okay, so that is a very difficult task, but it is only possible by the okay our neural networks actually. Okay, so can you able to understand what I'm saying is? So can you able to understand?
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
So yeah,
Yes.
any difficult, any problem is there? Are you comfortable?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Thank you very much. So that is something like about neural networks. So neural networks are something. So each time they are analyzing the information, they're enhancing the information. So learn the something, and the same information will be passed on to the next neural networks. Okay. So can you see how much branching networking is there in between the neural networks? So how they are passing the information to the each one. So that is the reason. So the chances of the accuracy will be very high, okay, in the compared with the machine learning kind of things. Okay, so that is the understanding of the our okay neural, deep learning things. Okay, so understood what I'm saying is, so technically we can say, so this is something, okay. Anyway, we will be discussing in the upcoming classes. So this is like input layer. So this blue one, okay, what is that? Neural networks are like our hidden layers. So this one is like our output layer. Okay, so in our human brain also same thing will be like, so this will be an input layer. These are taking the inputs from the outside. So the input layer will be passed on to the hidden layer. So in between the our human brain to the our eye, for example, so we will be having the these many layers actually. Okay, so that is the understanding of the neural networks. So I will be defining, guys. So in this one, actually, so many things are there to define, but So those are very critical concept to understand. As of now, it is not, not a good discussion actually. So we will be discussing in the upcoming classes when we are discussing with so neural networks actually. Okay, yeah. Now, so okay, done with these things. So what is the next part for this one? Okay, let us see. So let me give a simple definition for the deep learning also. So a deep learning is a subset of machine learning, of course. So deep learning is a, so we can say, I will write here. So deep learning is subset of, okay, machine learning. Okay, so deep learning is subset of machine learning. So that majorly focuses on the teaching, teaching computers to learn. Okay, so that focuses on, okay, teaching computers to learn. Okay, okay, deep learning is a subset of machine learning that majorly focuses on the, so computers to learn and make decisions by the processing, so data, of course, right? So by and make decisions by processing the data actually. Okay, so that is a general information, we can say, what is that, technical information of the deep learning. Okay, so one more thing we are forgetting, that is okay, how they are processing the data means with the help of the neural networks, right? Okay, with the help of so neural networks are there. Okay, so inspired by whom? Inspired by the human brain. So that is a deep learning. So if I repeat once again, deep learning is a subset of machine learning that focuses on teaching computers to learn and make decisions by processing the data with neural networks inspired by the human brain. So that is a understanding of the our, so deep learning, we can say. So if you want to see, so we know, and what is exactly, so I will be teaching the what is the exact difference between the artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning in the upcoming classes. So you see the Venn diagram also, right? For example, it is not required for you, so I will be teaching in the next class actually. Okay, so now till now we have understood the what is the difference between the machine learning, okay, deep learning and artificial intelligence we have seen. Okay, basic understanding only, but actual understanding will be there in the upcoming classes for sure. Okay, with the implementation part I will be showing you. So now, so what is the difference between the, okay, conventional AI systems and generative AI systems? We're having a two systems. Okay, one is the conventional AI systems, and one more one is like a, so generative AI system. So that is our actual concept. Now, what is the thing we can discuss here is, now let us go for this thing. So what is the uh, conventional? Okay, conventional. So AI systems. Okay, AI systems. So next one is like a our, so generative AI systems. So one second, AI systems. So what is the difference between this thing means? So let me take some drawings here. So let us take insert is there. Okay. So I will take some gap in between this thing. So here I'm having a conventional drawing system side. So if I take some shape, for example, I'm having one data here. Okay. I'm having one data, simple data is there. Okay. So this data, one second. I'm having a data, for example. Okay. So based on this data, what I'm trying to do, so I'm having a data input. We can say this is like a input data. Input data. So input data will be same for everything, right? So based on this input data, I'm having some like a documents kind of thing, some text, any kind of data it may be. So based on the input data, so it may be images, it may be videos, okay, any kind of data I'm saying. So I will be passing to the this input data to the, from whom to whom means, so let us take so direction here. Let us take one AI algorithm. For example, let me take this one. Okay. So this is our AI algorithm, for example. Okay. So I'm passing that input data to the our AI. So let me take one more shape here. So this the input data I'm passing to the our algorithm. Let me say. Okay. So let us adjust for this thing. So this is our AI, right? So this is our AI. So I am unable to write here, but inside this one. So okay, so this is our AI. Okay, AI application. Now from this one, what is the exactly we're getting? So let me discuss that thing. So from this one, so exactly we're getting something like, so 1 second. Yeah. So from this one, we are getting the one output. So I mean, what kind of outputs generally we will get from the, so our conventional AI systems. So let us discuss that thing, guys. Here. So first thing is like a, so maybe predictions we can do with the, so I'm giving my input data to the my AI. Okay, it is doing some predictions. Okay, after that one, it may do the some classification. That means it can able to classify the what is the, I mean, between the cat and dog. Okay, human being and non-human being. Okay, so and apple and okay, banana kind of thing. So classification can be done with the our conventional AI systems. Okay, so based on the given data, input data only. Okay, so next one, clustering the one of the way. For example, so with the help of our conventional AI systems, okay, we can able to cluster the things. For example, so in the ground where I'm having the, so both cricket players and football players. Okay, and also some players like a rugby players. So with the help of our AI system, we can able to cluster the first cluster is cluster for the cricket players. So second cluster will be like a for the what is like a football players, like a second for the our rugby players. Like that, we can able to do the clustering other things. Okay, belong to the each and every sports actually. So there's the clustering we can able to do with the our AI systems. And NLP, natural language processing also we can perform, and the computer vision also we can able to do these things. Okay, so these are the general, what is that, general okay, these are things we can able to perform with the our conventional AI systems. Okay, understood. So these are things, okay, this is very easy actually. Now, so tell me, what is the difference, what is the about our generative AI system now? Okay, so this is about conventional AI system. Now tell me, what is the generative AI system? Let me copy same thing here, guys. So copy, can I copy these things? Okay, let me bring it to here. Okay, same thing here. Okay, so let me take this to and paste in this one. Okay, so this one also, I'm taking this one. So from this one, so how the difference will be there between the conventional AI systems and, okay, our generative AI systems. So it is very interesting now. Okay, so very interesting, I'm telling you. Yeah, now here these are also work with the text actually. Okay, but in this case the thing is, so they will generate the text. Okay, generate that. So they will be working on the predictions, classification. So based on the existing one only they are using. So they are conventional AI systems, they are not so creating anything. So they are for the existing one only they are doing the something actually. So maybe clustering, maybe classification, maybe NLP, maybe computer vision kind of thing. So generally, so with the help of our generative AI systems we can able to, okay, create the generate the text, we can able to create the images. Okay, we can able to generate the audio. Okay, so we can able to generate what again, so video. Okay, and we can able to generate the some source code. Okay, source code. Okay, that means so for the conventional AI systems, simply they're working with the existing data only. Okay, so for this one also, for our generative AI systems, of course data will be given as the input for the our AI, it is like our AI system. So but this time, so they can able to synthetically create the, so generate the text, they can generate the image. Okay, audio, video and source code. So these are like a generating the new things actually from the existing data. So this is only possible with the help of the generative AI. Okay, understood what I'm saying is? So can you able to understand what I'm saying is? Can you able to understand what I'm saying
Yeah,
is?
yeah, yes, yes, sir,
Yeah,
yes.
okay, yeah. So that is the difference between the conventional AI systems and generative AI systems. So in the single point, if you want to define the conventional AI system means, So they will be working on the so existing data, and they will be giving the so predictions, classification, clustering, NLP, computer vision kind of thing. So it is computer vision. Okay. So with the help of existing data only. But so with the help of generative AI systems, we can able to generate the any kind of thing. Okay, maybe it may be text, it may be images, audios, videos, and source code kind of thing. Okay, so generating something synthetically. So based on the existing one also, it is very okay difficult actually. But generative AI system can able to do these things, guys. Recently, okay, we have done a one project. So what is the project is? So for make for making understand. So we are working with a one client called PNG client. Okay, PNG. So PNG means they will manufacture the so our detergents. Okay, like Ariel packets. Okay, like Tide packets kind of thing. So the problem with them is they want to identify the packets which are okay defective packets which are having the some scratches kind of thing. Okay, so on that time, so they are given the okay packets, but they didn't given the data actually. Why? Because to train the system, for example, for that system, for that identifying the scratches on the packet, like a some scratch in the packet, we work with, I mean, we want to move with the YOLO algorithm. If you know, YOLO algorithm is a algorithm where it can able to identify the objects. So in the object detection approach, so we need some data for sure. Okay, YOLO is a one machine learning algorithm. Machine learning algorithm means for sure we require the huge amount of the data for the training of the our YOLO algorithm. Okay, so on that time we have used the some generative kind of thing. So like a GANs. Okay, why? Because we don't have the data for training the YOLO algorithm. So with the help of GANs application, so we can able to generate the, for example, what the thing we have done is, so we have created the 10 defects on the thing, 10 defects on the packet. Okay, so based on the existing 10 defects, so we can able to create the some 5000 defects which are new defects actually. So based on the 10 defects, okay, which are made by manually by us only on the packets. So with the help of GANs, we can able to make the 10 defects into 5000 defects which are new. So new variation, new depth. So scratch means what actually? Scratch means simple line, right? A line kind of thing will be there. So different shape, different variations like that. 5000s of the data, I mean data defects we can able to create using the GANs. GANs also one of the generative kind of thing only, but algorithm only. But generally they will be used for the our images kind of thing. Okay, so same way, with the help of 10 defects, we can able to create the 5000 defects which are new. In the same way, our generative AI systems, guys, so with the help of limited data only, they can able to create the unlimited data. I mean, generate the unlimited data. It may be text, it may be images, it may be audio, video, source code kind of thing. Okay, so that is a recent one only. That is the reason I'm telling to you. Yeah. Okay, is everything is fine up to this point? Are you comfortable? Are you okay?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Any doubts so far?
For now, I don't have any.
Okay. So of course it's a very new thing to you, I know.
Yes,
So
exactly.
at least you can able to imagine the technology at least what I'm teaching is.
Yeah,
So
yes, yes.
imagination you can do, but
Have to.
conceptually you might not understand. Yeah, great then. So
Mhm.
Mohammed, Zakir, Sai, Venkatram, any doubts are there? And doubts? Purushottam, Sai Krishna.
Yeah, I don't have other. Right now, I don't have any doubts. Anyway, I will
Okay.
revisit this session tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. Guys, one instruction I got from the admin. So, can you, I mean, who are the persons are there? Please, all of you, please drop your phone numbers in the chat. Okay, open. I mean, just share in the open, not for the personal things. So, share in the open actually. So, just drop your mobile numbers in the chat box. Okay. So, to the all members, not like a private members. Okay. Yeah, please do this thing. Now, let us go for the our for the discussion. So what is the thing is next one is, so just now we have understood the what is the so difference between the generative I mean conventional AI systems and generative AI systems. So these many days I am also worked with the both one. what is the machine, what is that like a, so conventional AI systems and generative AI systems. So generative AI system is much effective, so they can able to generate the new things, right? So yeah, so that is understanding. So I would like to conclude some points here. Okay, what are the points are there? So the key takeaways are in this one: machine so need to train the large volume of the data. For example, I will write here. Okay, so machines, so let me take the font. Yeah. So machines, what? So machines need, what does the machine need actually? So machine need to be trained actually. So large volume of the data is required. So machine need to be trained, to be trained. So we need or need so large volume of the data. That's the first point we can say, large volume of the data. So guys, and also one more important point is volume of data. So it also depends on the what algorithm you are using here. Okay. So for example, so in the machine learning, we're having a something, of course, it's not the exact concept, but so we're having a some different kinds of the machine learning. Okay. So supervised machine learning will be there, unsupervised machine learning will be there, like a semi-supervised machine learning will be there. So supervised machine learning means we require the huge amount of the data. But in the unsupervised machine learning, and also semi-supervised machine learning, so we don't require that much, that amount, that amount of the data actually. Okay, so with the hundreds of the data also we can able to train our algorithm. Okay, in the machine learning also, so pertaining to the our algorithm also it depends. Okay, so of course, in the generalized manner, so machines need, so if you want to train the machines means, so we need large volume of that amount of the data, large volume amount of data. Okay, that's the first point we can say. So we need, of course, for this thing we need high computation power. So high computation power. Okay, and third thing is like a, so uh, I mean, for this one, if you deploy the like our conventional, okay, AI systems, it is very difficult to the, for example, when we are shift to, for example, I'm writing this thing, shift to, what the thing is, shift to conversational to contextual. Yeah, very good term. So conversational to, we can say conversation to, or conversational to, okay, contextual, contextual. So that means, so our conventional AI systems so cannot switch to, okay, so conversational to contextual understanding or learning. Okay, but our generative AI system can able to do that thing. Okay, shifting from the conversational to the contextual understanding or contextual learning, any kind of thing it may be. Okay, so these are the main okay, key points we can say, so to understand the complete so understanding of the previous, these are complete information. Okay, so that is understanding, guys. Okay, so I think up to this point is everything is clear to you now. Let us go to the, so I'm telling with, I'm introducing the one new concept, that is the chat gpt. Okay, now tell me what is the chat gpt. Everybody using the chat gpt, right? So chat gpt. Okay, so chat gpt means what, guys, again? So if you want to do the technical information, definition of the chat gpt means, so chat gpt is a language model, we can say. So chat gpt, chat gpt is of course language model, language model, correct? So chat gpt is language model. So developed by whom? Developed by whom, guys? Everybody know this thing. Developed by open.
OpenAI.
Of course, yeah, Open AI. That is the thing we know. So Open AI. So ChatGPT is a language model developed by the Open AI. And what the next of this thing? Next for the information of the ChatGPT. So it is designed for the natural language understanding. Of course. So it is designed for the, especially designed for, so natural language understanding. Okay, that is the, it is a design of the, okay, ChatGPT. Okay. After this one, so not only we can say understanding will be there, and also generating also, so the generation also. Okay, generating and also generation also we can say. So specifically in the, what is that, specifically in contextual, what is that, in the context, we can say in the context. So what is the conversation we are doing? So in the context. So ChatGPT is a language model developed by the OpenAI. It is designed for natural language understanding and generation of the data, we can say, specifically in the context. So what exactly it is means, let us understand this thing. Okay. So let me show you one simple demonstration in front of you so that it will be very easy. Okay. So let us see this thing. Okay. 1 second. Okay. So if you open the ChatGPT, let me open my this browser. If I go to the ChatGPT means, so you can see. So of course I need to share my screen, right? I think. 1 second. One second, please. Okay. Now, for example, if I in the ChatGPT, if I ask for the what is AI means simply what is AI. Okay, what is AI? Okay. If I execute this thing, so let us if I click on enter, so this is a prompt, right? So prompt. So what is AI means our ChatGPT is trying to give the very generalized information for the what is the AI means. So artificial intelligence means it's a simulation of the human intelligence machine that can perform the task typically requiring human cognition, such as learning, reasoning. So it is completely like a what it is completely like our generic information of the AI. Okay, very generic information of the AI. Now, so if I change the prompt so much, I mean in different way, then let us see the what is the output we are getting from the ChatGPT. So for example, so I'm working in, for example, I'm working in medical domain. Okay, medical domain. So how exactly I can use AI technology. So AI technology. So technology in my domain. Okay, in my domain. So almost like I'm asking the what is AI only, but so I changing my prompt now. So what is the prompt? I'm working in the medical domain now. How exactly I can use AI technology in my domain? If I execute this thing, guys, you can see how the ChatGPT, so based on the context we are given, it is changing. So can you see, guys? So based on the context I given, it is giving me the so many use cases. Okay, in the medical domain, I can use the AI for the medical imaging and diagnostics. Okay, predictive analysis and disease prediction, drug recovery, development, natural language processing for the healthcare, like a chatbot kind of thing. So can you see how much information it can able to provide to me? So that means, so what is the prompt we are giving? So based on the context we are discussing, our chat GPT, based on the context, it is giving the output for us. Okay. Now, same thing, if you click on the, now what is the thing I've done? So I'm working in medical domain. How exactly I can use AI technology in the domain, in my domain, right? Now, if I give something like, so in the domain, for example, let us take one more domain. So in the insurance, not in the finance domain, in the finance domain. Okay, the finance domain. So now if I give simple word only, I'm not asking the complete information again. So I'm working in the financial domain. So how exactly I can use AI technology in my domain means I'm not giving all these things, but I'm giving in the simply in finance domain. So if I click on this thing, now our chat GPT can able to switch to the medical domain to the financial domain now. So it is giving the application of the AI, okay, in the financial domain. Can you see? Fraud detection, risk management, algorithm and high frequency trading, so customer support and chatbots, so robo advice for the investment management. So like that, so I can able to see the how many use cases are there. So how can I use in the financial domain? You can able to see the context. Okay, simply. So what I'm trying to say is it is completely contextual understanding only. So our chat GPT can able to understand the context. Okay, it can able to understand the context. Based on the context, it can able to give the output for us. Okay, that is exactly what is chat GPT means. Okay, can you able to understand what I'm saying is? Okay, can you able to understand what I'm saying is? Can you able to
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
I'm very sorry.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So that is the understanding of the chat GPT, we can say, simple understanding of the chat GPT, we can say. Okay, so I told you chat GPT like LLM, okay, large language models. So generally the most of the people will confuse between the generative AI and LLMs. So what I will do is, now let us come to the 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, so this is the thing I would like to discuss. So ChatGPT, okay, this thing discussed, right? Now LLMs, what is exactly LLM means? So large language model, okay, ChatGPT is like a large language model. So LLMs, we can say, okay, large language model. Okay, so for example, if you want to see in the what is the exact application of the LLM means, okay, we have seen the chat GPT. So if you see something like for example in the mobile phone, where when we are open the like inbox kind of thing, or like so when you're texting with our friends in the WhatsApp, okay, you can see the, for example, okay, if I write something good morning means we can get the auto recommendation words like a hi good morning. If I select the I mean, if I enter the hi means, immediately I will get some suggestions, hi good morning kind of thing, or good evening kind of thing. Immediately I will get the some suggestion as a words. Okay, that is the one of the LLMs, right? So and also if you see the auto completion text, for example when I'm writing the mail, okay, email system in the email, so you can see when I write something means based on the context, so I can get the auto suggestion for this thing. Okay, so like that, I think all these things. Okay, that is a big based on the our LLMs only. Okay, so that is the understanding. Now, what exactly LLM means? So large language models are, so large language model. Okay, models we can say, so are powerful. We can say are powerful artificial powerful artificial, okay, so intelligence models, we can say intelligence models. Okay, so it means, one second, intelligent models. So large language models are powerful artificial intelligence models designed for understanding the, okay, and generating the human like text. Okay, designed by them majorly, so designed for, okay, understanding understanding and generating human like text. Okay, that is a simple understanding of the our, so our like so I will remove this thing. So that is LLM means, so large language models are so powerful artificial intelligence models designed for, so designed for the majorly understanding and generating human like text, simple understanding, we can say. Okay, so here most of the people confuse here. Okay, they will think that generative AI and LLMs are both are same. Actually, technically it is not actually. Okay, I will show you. So here if I write generative AI means generative, okay, AI. So generative AI is like a very generic term actually, we can say. Okay, generative AI is a very generic term. What is the generic term means? So with the help of generative AI, okay, 1 second. So with the help of generative AI, we can work with the text. Okay, we can work the text actually. So we can work with the images, okay, videos, okay, audios, we can say again, so music kind of thing, okay, any kind of this kind of general, so things we can able to work with the what it is generative AI means. So like a code snippets also we can work, code snippets, okay, so code snippets. So this is like a generative AI means. But LLM means are, so large language models are something, so where it is completely belong to text only, completely belong to text only, it is not belong to videos, images, so audios kind of thing. So LLM means completely belong to text. So that is a major difference between the generative AI and the LLMs. Okay, understood up to this point, everybody?
Yes, I have a doubt.
Yeah,
See,
please.
as you have said, ChatGPT is LLM model, okay? But
Yeah,
it generates images too, right?
yeah, and that we're having one algorithm implementation is there actually. So I will tell you. Yeah, good question actually. I will tell you what exactly happened in that one. I will tell you for sure. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I understand. Good question actually. Very good question. So, so in between they kept one I mean, one kept one neural network for that generating that thing. So initially it is text only, but so to generate images, so they kept one neural network to so generate this kind of things. Okay, I will tell you for sure. I will tell you in upcoming classes.
Image
So
image generation tools are called diffusion models.
yeah, correct,
Uh,
correct. GANs diffusion models are there. For example, I told you here itself, right? I told you this thing. So for generating the so our new artificial data, synthetic data, so we have used the GANs. So diffusion models also we can use, no issue. Majorly, diffusion models are generally for the so they can be used, but actually for the more image processing kind of thing. For example, you want to completely change the complete image mean, then you can use the diffusion models. But still, so generically we can use the GANs and diffusion models both actually for generating the data. Okay. Yeah. So almost we have discussed so many things in the class actually. So what is the things are there? So we have done this thing, guys. So almost we came to the end of the class, and so tomorrow I will be discussing the okay last concept. I mean last understanding. So yeah, 1 second is the thing is so in the LLMs the key points are in the LLMs are so okay, it will if I start these things means it will go to the again so some more time actually. Okay, so I will wind up for today. Tomorrow we will discuss about the so what exactly LLMs having. Okay, so in the LLMs we're having right LLMs are there. So what exactly LLMs having? So we will be discussing about transformers tomorrow. Okay, transformers. Okay, transformers and embeddings. What exactly embedding? So what is fine tuning? Okay, fine tuning. So like that some terminals is there. So we will discuss these things in the tomorrow's class. Okay, so we can discuss sometime if you're having any questions. Okay, is everything is fine? Can you able to understand what I'm saying is
yes,
because
yes,
the
Yes, yes.
yes, Sai.
yeah
Thanks for your effort.
yeah
How many class we are going to discussing about the prompt engineering?
prompt engineering hardly I think 4 classes I think
Okay.
4 classes in the 4 classes we can complete everything. Yeah, 4 classes correctly exact. Means on that time I mean I will give the inputs to you, so
Okay.
it is our intelligence. Okay, how
Okay.
to create the prompts on that time. Okay,
Okay.
I will give the
Okay.
inputs to how to generate the prompt, but so from by taking those inputs you have to use your intelligence to create those prompts. Okay.
Okay. Is it same for text and image videos?
I
Prompts?
will tell you about the images. Not
Okay.
exactly. I mean, we will be working with the text only first as of now. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
If I go with the images and videos means it is like a huge again. Okay, it is going to one kind of ocean I think. Okay, so
Okay.
we are traveling the one kind of ocean. For example, say
Yes.
so if I again start discussing about the images and videos, okay,
Okay.
pertaining to the generative AI means we are moving to the another ocean again. Okay, so
Okay.
first of all I will discuss about text only. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so that's the thing. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Thank you. So guys, please, my request is please send your all your numbers in this one. So my admin always okay. I hope
I
most
have.
of the most of
Yes,
the
yes.
persons made it. Yeah. So any more questions are there? I will wait for 2 more minutes, 1 or 2 minutes. So please, anybody didn't drop their numbers means please drop here. Okay. Actually, I mean, my personal thing is I plan to uh, implement the generative AI and the images also, but the things are like it is very difficult to understand first of all. If you don't know the what is the I mean a huge or good background about the images and videos like convolutional neural networks. So it is very difficult to understand the generative AI kind of thing. Generating the images and videos kind of thing. It is very difficult on that time. But if you can have the kind of thing like a good background of the images and videos, how to do the processing of the things, what are the convolution neural networks, what are the kernels. So on that time, it is will somewhat easy to, not completely easy, somewhat easy to understand about the generative AI. So pertaining to the images and videos. Okay. So that's a difficult level actually. Why? Because both are two different domains, guys. I'm saying you. So text is a one kind of domain, and the images and videos are one kind of domain. So we cannot able to merge all those things. Okay. I hope you are getting the things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay then. Okay, guys. If you don't have any questions, means let us wind up for today.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. No more questions, right? Others also. Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much, guys.